Hey guys, welcome back to Anything and Everything. Today A&E will give you a crash course in TNT.
No, not the explosives.
Trick or treating.
Trick-or-treating, yes.
So let's go.
Oh, trick-or-treating and our favorite Halloween candies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So shall I go first?
Sure.
Okay. Mine is basically all chocolate because I'm totes a chocolate fanatic.
Totes.
Yes. Totes. So, this goes, up. So, there's 11 instead of 10. There's Butterfinger, M&M's, Almond Joy, Snickers, Twix, Kit Kat, Milky Way, Hershey's, original Hershey's bar. Not with any almonds or anything like that, just normal milk chocolate. Three Musketeers, and Reese's. Reese's is my favorite candy.
Okay.
And then, for the people that actually, make stuff for Halloween, anything homemade like cookies and brownies.
Rice
and
Krispie treats.
I know.
Anything like that. Oh my gosh. Sometimes you'll get like caramel apples from people. Oh my god, those are good too. Okay,
Yes.
so my list is in literally no particular order. I just started listing stuff. Reese's, Sour Patch Kids, Sour Skittles, Caramel Apple Pops, Candy Corn, Kit Kat, M&M's, Three Musketeers, Snickers, Milky Way, Jolly Ranchers, Starburst, Twizzlers, Laffy Taffy, Whoppers, Crunch Bars, Twix, Butterfinger, and dark chocolate.
Yeah.
I like the Hershey's I can't speak today. Hershey's dark chocolate. I like white chocolate too, but that's not really chocolate, so.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about, for people who might not know, since we are talking about trick-or-treating, the rules that kind of go with that, because there are unspoken rules that, of course,
It's kind of like trick-or-treating etiquette.
Yeah.
And things to look out for while you're trick-or-treating, especially if you're a child, because it's just...
Night Before Christmas
It's
came
playing
on,
in the background.
and I can't sing to it. Yeah. I am not religious myself, but I'm definitely religious to that movie. Ask her.
It's true. Alright.
Okay, so the rules. Well, for people who don't like creepy, like me, this sucks, but usually the scariest decorated houses have the best candy. Like, there are people that just go all out on Halloween.
Or the, usually the older people that, like the elderly people that give out candy, they'll give the full-size candy bars, which are the best. I mean, my grandma was one of those people, so.
See, when I was trick-or-treating, like, we never really got the full-size candy bars except once or twice. We would always usually get
The mini fun-size ones.
Yeah. Except for Reese's. I'm so glad they didn't downsize on the Reese's. But
Well, no, because usually the Reese's you get one.
yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like
They didn't make them smaller.
they didn't do the mini Reese's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, usually the scariest houses have the best candy, and stay with the group. Don't wander off. I mean,
Don't be stupid.
obviously, if you're, most of the time your mom or dad will be waiting, at the curb.
Yeah.
Just go up to the door and then come right back. Don't linger. Just, go straight to the door and go right back to your mom or dad or whoever's with you, whatever adult's with you.
Oh, and speaking of that, if you see, like, if you're with your parents and you see something suspicious, call the police.
Well,
because
let your parents know, and they can keep an eye out to make sure whether or not it's safe or not. Something suspicious to you might not be as suspicious as you think it would be.
Yeah.
So, just
But, like, something
hurry back to your parents if you
really
see,
off.
if you see something really off, then make sure that you stay with your parents. You let them know. And parents just keep make sure you're extra alert.
Yeah,
You know, I know
especially
you're
the-
having fun, but you know sometimes it's hard to keep track of your children on Halloween because
Yeah.
it's dark. And
Yeah, especially this Halloween
Yeah.
because of the stupid clown thing. If
Well-
you don't know what that is, look it up.
the stupid clown thing isn't even relevant for this. So, anything homemade, is
Any-
usually okay.
Check with your parents.
Check with your parents first, or, you know, grab it anyway. Don't eat it until your parents look at it.
Yeah.
Or your babysitter, or whoever's looking after you that night.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
Oh, and also, if you go up to the door, there are people that give really nice homemade stuff, but then there are also people who kind of skip out on the candy. They give you healthy stuff instead. Be polite to them. They're making an effort.
Take it anyway.
Just say thank you, and then when you get home, we all know you're gonna chuck that sucker.
Chuck it or eat it. I mean, either one.
Yeah,
Hey, if they give you floss, take it anyway, because you're gonna need it.
exactly.
If the porch light is on, you're okay to go to the door. If it's not on, it means they don't celebrate Halloween. They've already gone to bed, or they're not home.
Yeah.
So move on to the next house. You know, a lot of houses will be fine. Most houses will be, you know, people will be home. You know, be respectful when you're ringing the doorbell. Don't go ding 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 ding.
Don't be obnoxious.
No, don't be obnoxious when you go to the door.
Just
I mean,
knock
either knock on the door, ring the doorbell,
and then just be like trick or treat
and
because
and always make sure you say trick or treat. Be polite.
If there's so there are people that that are not home but leave the porch light on anyway because they want to give candy to the trick or treaters.
Yeah, so if the porch light's on but nobody's home, if the porch light's on, you know, and you know, and you don't see a candy bowl, hanging outside by the door,
Yeah.
don't be annoying, don't be obnoxious. If they don't come to the door within, you know, a few minutes, go to the next house. Don't be obnoxious.
Yeah. Also, if they
If they do leave a candy bowl,
take
two or three and leave some for the next person.
don't put the entire bowl in your pillow sack.
Yeah, well, most common people have common sense.
Yeah.
But okay, so next is if the weather
isn't cooperating, like if it's raining out, there are other alternative ways to get candy.
Yeah, you can like go to the mall.
Because the mall makes a concerted effort to oblige the masses.
They do. I mean, they try.
Yeah.
And then always make sure you go trick or treating with a flashlight or some kind of lighting device.
And
To make sure that you are seen by cars or, you know, by other people. You always want to make sure that you have a flashlight on you to just be safe.
Yeah. Also, you know, we're going to talk about costumes later, but you want to, if your costume is kind of a little skimpy department.
Well, okay, here's the thing about that, Hannah. If
No, not that. Like, I didn't mean skimpy. I meant like doesn't have a lot of layers. You want to
make sure you layer up
underneath
underneath your costume so you don't freeze
to death.
Yes, don't freeze. I mean, be safe on Halloween. You know, it's gonna be cold. It's October. You know, it's fall. It's the middle of fall right now. So you want to make sure that you are not
safe,
going.
you're warm.
You know, you're not going to get sick. You do not want to get sick. If it's raining, make sure you have an umbrella. You know, wear gloves so your fingers don't fall off. You know, gloves, mittens, something to keep your hands warm.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, you know, time and time again, even with gloves. My fingers still went cold. Okay, so anyway, last thing is, make sure you are respectful.
Whether you are trick-or-treating or not.
Whether trick-or-treating or not.
Whether
don't
you're
throw
a kid.
Don't smash pumpkins. You know, people paid hard money for those pumpkins. They spent time decorating the pumpkins. Please don't smash pumpkins. Don't TP houses. Don't egg houses. Just be nice, please.
Yeah.
All right. So
that's
our video. This